The Twitter account. Are you on Twitter?
I just thought it was a funny line.
It is.
You know what, I got to tell you
guess
guys, I was around football for a long, long time in my life, and you guys remind me so much of the locker room up on the field, fighting each other, battling it out.
Exactly what it's like.
And then getting together when it's time to perform. And you do it.
Exactly what it's like. We have the same, buckets of ice and all the medicine and stuff.
I feel like I've met my match. He's rough and tumble because usually, and he's probably the same way, usually if I just use force on people, they back off. To him, if I use force on him, it's like Cheerios. It's like, bring it. I will put more force. And he said to me, I'm stronger. And he's saying in the beginning, I'm stronger than you. And I'd be like, you are not stronger than me. And sometime I'm going to figure it out. But I am not used to this. And maybe he's used to this. I don't know. I'm not used to this.
What, screaming crazy people?
When I exert force, it backs people off.
I will never back off.
Really? I hadn't noticed that.
Week 9, we didn't know that yet.
Day 1, I sort of at the end of the day was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm sort of saying E, and he's sort of going, ooh.
Let me ask you a question. What's the one thing that people don't know about this behind the scenes that you didn't even know until you got here? 9 weeks in, what's the most difficult thing about this, or the toughest thing, or maybe that thing that people don't know about that goes on?
It's really mental. It's really, when you're watching something, it looks like you should be able to do it. And with the best dancers in the world make it look so simple that you think, well, I could do that. So, A, it isn't simple. B, you can't do that. And C, then it's really, really mental. It's a trip. It's just a mind. It's really, really trippy. I had no idea it would be that way.
I think like with everything, you have certain sports where you go, it's simple. You just take it and you shoot it, make it in, bam, and then you find out little things, the wrapping of the ankles, the this, the that to help your game. The same thing. We have so many little things that go on during the dance that nobody will ever notice, without which it wouldn't happen.
You guys talk to each other during the dance? Is there a discussion?
The entire time.
You do?
No, well, we don't. I speak the entire time.
He talks to you. He tells you.
He does a commentary. Thank God. I don't know how he has this beautiful smile, and he's like, all right, now go over here. Oh, now twirl.
Like I said, a lot of little things, from the attire to little tricks to make the dance look better, to how to actually not forget something, to, it is mental, she's right. And to keep them straight, it's crazy.
And the other thing I didn't know how insanely, what these guys do is beyond the Call of Duty. First of all, you have somebody who doesn't know how to dance. Second of all, you have to push them through everything. Third, you have to be at their beck and call. If they want to rehearse 8 hours a day, you're rehearsing 8 hours a day. I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, salute, because it is.
It's hard, and the hardest part is that this is a serious pool of talent, because there's no school you go for this. It's life-taught examples. Nobody taught me how to teach. Nobody taught me how to be a psychiatrist. But
What?
we have to be, because
What does he mean by that?
They're falling apart.
Let's say counselor.
You know what else was interesting this last week? Kirstie's gained weight. Kirstie's lost weight. Now Kirstie's lost weight the wrong way. No matter what happens, everyone's criticizing how you gain weight, how you lose weight.
You know what? It goes back. Elizabeth Taylor told me at lunch, you and I are always in the tabloids, and we're always going to be in the tabloids. So as long as we're in the tabloids, I figure we're working and something's working for us. So I always have it. I have since the day I started acting until now. If I'm, when I was a stick, I was anorexic, or I was this, or I ate, I remember the best one was that I bought a train, and I used to bring in, and this is when I was like really skinny. In some interview I said I like chocolate. So I imported 300 pounds of Swiss chocolate on my train every 6 months. I was like, wow, what an exciting life I lead. Woo! I don't care, as long as I keep working.
Train?
No. No.
The
Oh,
tabloids.
that's what you found out about yourself?
And she has
Most-
alien parents.
Most stories aren't
Wow,
really
I was
true.
like, wow, you have a train?
She's Vulcan.
Nice.
I wish I had a train, but
hey,
I have gold. What?
A pair of 27s tonight on both dancers. That's pretty good.
I was happy.
Yeah.
I was really happy. They were both, for me, they were both really hard dances.
Yeah. Both.
And some dances feel sort of hard, some don't. They felt really hard, so it sort of freaked me out.
And 3 dances in one night.
That freaked me out even more. Swear to God, ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
Honestly, it is, because I had different friends of mine, Marley Matlin, Jennifer Grey, different people that had been on the show. And I called them and go, what about doing the show? And they were like, oh my God, you'll love it. It'll be the hardest thing you ever did, but you'll love it. This sounds like they just, it's like when women give birth. It's murder. And then a month later they go, oh yeah, do it. It'll be the hardest thing you ever did, but you love it.